Okay, so we're going to walk through how to edit a menu in WordPress. And you don't do this like you would normally do in Beaver Builder. It takes place in a completely different area. Most of our Beaver Builder stuff takes place after we've clicked here, and then we click and we working within the document or the page. Our menus, such as these links up here, are handled in a little bit different area. So we'll go back to our dashboard, and we can go back, we edit in a menu area, and we can reach it either by hovering over your website title and clicking on menus. You can also get to it from your dashboard by hovering over appearance and go down to menus. So right now we're looking at the menu structure for temporary menu 1, and you can see, not a complex menu, but a menu that has some headings and then some sub items within that menu. We're going to do something similar here. So, as I said, this is the temporary menu number 1, and then we want to select a different menu, and in this case our main menu. So we have main menu up here. We'll select main menu there, and we'll hit select to indicate that we're going to be working within that menu. Okay. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong menu. So we're going to hit temporary main menu and then select. That looks more familiar. Okay. So from here we can do a number of different things. We can add menu items. So we'll go ahead and we'll add the home page. Pretty easy. The other thing that we can do is we can add custom links. This is really handy if you're taking one of your links wants to take people off site. So let's say we want to direct people back to the SKC homepage. We simply type in the URL, and we also want to type in what the link text is going to say, so what the actual menu item shows on screen. So once we've typed that in, we're going to add it to the menu just like we did with pages. And it also populates here. You can tell that what sort of link item it is by the title over here. These are pages, and then our custom link, which we inputted from here, shows as a custom link. There are two other means of two other types of content you can add to the menu. That's posts and categories, but you'll rarely ever use these. So I'm not even going to go through it, although it is basically the same sort of a process as pages. Anyhow, there's a few things that we can do now that we have our menu structure. So this menu is going to read from the left to the right with the Colloquium Day 1, and it will end at the far right with SKC Home currently. But we can rearrange those. Let's say we want SKC Home to be the first menu item. We can put that up here. Now let's also say that we want this home page to be nested under SKC Home. So when we hover over SKC Home, it will also create a little drop down. It's really easy to do. You again drag your menu item up underneath where this is, and you can also drag it to the right, so then you can see that it is nested, a visual cue that it is nested. If we have menu items that we no longer need to use, we can remove them. And if we have to change the name of a menu item, this is equally simple. Again, instead of removing it, actually let me show you one more feature. Down one, this will drop this whole menu item down one. And then once you do that, then you've got some other options here. Now that we're underneath Colloquium Day 2, we can nest that by clicking under Colloquium Day 2. If we don't want to do that, we can click it here, or click out from under Colloquium Day 2. We want to move that back up. Now we've lost all those options because obviously you can't go up, you can't nest it under anything, you can only go down. So we don't want to remove it. We don't need to move it. So what we're going to do is change the navigation label. Now when we change the navigation label, it does not change the URL at all. We'll see that shortly. We're just going to change this one to Gathering Around Day 1. So we went from Colloquium Day 1 to Gathering Around Day 1. And now that's all the changes that we want to make to this menu for now. So what we're going to do is hit Save Menu. If you do not hit Save Menu and you go back to your pages or back to your site to edit via Beaver Builder, you are going to lose all the work that you did here. So it is imperative that you hit Save Menu. All right, so now we can see that it's gathering around Day 1, Colloquium Day 2, Colloquium Day 3. So our menu should read left to right starting here and ending here. So we'll go back to our site. And there we have it. Gathering around Day 1, Colloquium Day 2, Colloquium Day 3.